This launch has been intense.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the 16th Createbase community call. Chloe Lewis here, one of the Createbase facilitators. We also have Lenara and Nate with us. I'll let them introduce themselves. So go for it, Lenara.
Hi, I'm Lenara. I'm one of the Createbase facilitators to help you get funding and help to move your projects, your creative ideas forward, and do amazing things with purposeful NFTs.
And go for it, Nate. You can tell us who you are for those that might not know already.
Nate, been coding for a long time. We just deployed this thing last week, and things are running smooth. Co-founder of Mintbase, and now it's time to actually use the thing we've been working on for the last year.
8 years. Also, a few years. 40 years. Been working on it for a long time. Yeah. So as Lenara kind of pointed out, we are facilitators of the Createbase Guild. Createbase, simply Mintbase community. We're here to kind of support figuring out what we can do with this wonderful tech that we've Nate and team has had their head down building for so long. So whatever kind of support we can provide. Long story short, head over to createbase.community, head over to mintbase.io, get started, get experimenting, and we're here to support you. So to get straight into the thing, to what everyone's here for, Nate, you can kind of take it away, start talking about what's been going on over the past couple of weeks. You can share your screen, kind of give us all the wonderful information.
Sure. All right. So this is the fun part. So everybody is saying, well, this is great, but I wish I had a great social link that does this. I wish it, if you're on the site messing around with things and you go, oh, this normal web 2.0 thing should be here, those will all be there in 3 months, 2 months. That's the easy part. So what we've been really focused on is basically this massive engine that we created. So where to start? So the market, if you go to the market and you scroll through, you're going to probably be not too excited. That we've probably spent the least amount of effort on. The thing that we really focused on are A, the contracts, getting those published, getting them right, and B, the store deployment, the minting, our Mintbase.js, which is the thing where programmers can actually start interacting and doing everything we do without ever interacting with our interface, which is really, really big. And then our graph, which is another thing that developers will be able to mess with. So without further ado, can you see my screen?
Yes, you can.
All right. So it's no longer, the big news is it's no longer Mintbase. Oh yeah, this is the most important page. This is the one I stare at every single day. This is our indexer that's behind the scenes that is indexing. So the number goes up. I won't go deep into it, but if you look at the chain on the Explorer, that number should around match this thing. So every time you do your mints and your things, and you see that it pop up into the interface, it's because this health check indexer is moving up and mining blocks and doing its thing. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of this thing. We've got 152 deployed contracts, 548 mirror tokens have been purchased, 3,660 NFTs have been minted, which would have been just an insane number of gas on Ethereum land. 200 minters, that's kind of a neat number. So you deploy your store, you can add multiple minters on that contract. There's no limit to how many there are. And then 1,094 have been listed to the market, either using our silent auction system or the quick buy. You can see Vandal's store here looking pretty. Let's hop in there. The rare Vandal. I don't know why that didn't show up. So here we go into the system. Whoops, doozies. Well, hold on to your butts. If you've noticed this is the note from Jurassic Park, right when they realized all the dinosaurs were about to get let loose into the ecosystem. So yeah, here we go. All right, so here's all my different smart contracts that I'm managing myself. If I want, I can mess around with all this stuff on testnet. So if I want to play around with fake near, then basically you create an account and you can use the whole system just as you would use it on mainnet. You can send tokens to your friends, they'll get it because these tokens are on a different channel. We've got this, I just minted this right before our conversation today. Lisboa, our home, is actually one of my first NFTs that I've minted on our system for fun. We've been just in pure chaos mode trying to get this thing out. But what's really neat about this is we can come into the settings and we can see the transactions. So if we actually come in here, we can see this is my Nate.mintbase store, and then all the transactions show up here. So I didn't lie because you can see 1 hour ago we minted the token. And I listed the token. So this is where all the magic's going to happen. And we are going to try and show off the transactions as much as humanly possible as you start playing with the system. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think the market needs a whole bunch of love, and we're going to crank on that. But you'll start seeing Luis just implemented this pretty intense music player, which Vandal has been pushing us really hard to get in there. So we're going to be wrapping that up soon. And then now this is the fun and easy part. So now we're in make it pretty, make it work, make it pretty, make it fast. That's my process. Okay, and then that's that. Anybody, any questions?
Yes, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them in the chat. And if no one has any questions, we will move on to, the next question from Ben is, when is 2FA ledger available? I think 2FA has been covered, but
2FA is working. Luis is on the call here today. He nailed that one. Luis has just been killing it with Joao too. But yeah, 2FA should be working. Ledger can work too, but I think it's the store deploying that is the pain in the butt for the ledger. That's just because we are adding an icon to the store deploying process, so you can see an image that shows up. We're going to take that off. We don't really need that because the ledger just can't handle that much data. So that's yeah, that should do it. Right now, the last big critical bug, and I also looked at minting today. When can we change the royalty percentage? Yeah, that's coming along. So we found a bug too today. If you see a nonce error, basically we're switching around from account to account to account. And sometimes we lose connections by doing that, or the browser just loses connection to the wallet. If you do get that bug, you just need to go back up to your account, click where it says you're connected. That'll probably boot you back to the wallet and you can reconnect, and then off you go minting and doing all the things you need to do. So that's kind of been our focus, our little things like that. Get 2FA working, getting the ledger working, getting these weird little bugs happening. Then we'll start moving into this new phase of market. Make it searchable, put a little search bar in there, be able to just see the most recent auctions. Like, we're not really showing off the offer silent auction system at all. That thing's so powerful. I'm really excited to start getting into that world. But we're, yeah, this was just the very intense, let's deploy it. And the really hard part too is we're not just managing mainnet, we're managing testnet. So, and we're managing a big developer ecosystem where eventually vending machines will be able to start interacting with these things. So our interface is kind of a small part to the bigger picture of everything we're building. And it will start showing its teeth, I think, in the next month or two.
There was a question about how often the marketplace gets updated from Gemini Rising as well.
How often the marketplace needs a ton of love. It's just not good the way it's fetching data. We've been highly focused on the million other things. So but ask all the market questions next week on Thursday. I think a lot of those questions will get resolved by Thursday. I know, Chloe, you've been poking around, and Lenara even poking around. There's all these questions flying. Why can't I do this, this, and then magically we'll just start being
there. You go. We're just noting them down for later.
Yeah, the terms, I think also, like some people are asking, what is a silent auction? Let's say compared to what like a loud auction, like what is a silent auction?
Yeah, so that I've been told by by Thor that the auction is a set time. Like you put it out, and here's the end time. And so people get screwed pretty big because this looks like a nice CD player. I'm gonna put a bid in for $3. No one puts a bid in. No one puts a bid in. No one puts a bid in. A normal auction, all of a sudden, someone goes 3.00002 right at the very end. The bot takes it. And then you don't really have an auction. So our system's a little weirder. Basically, you can, let's see if I can even show it. Boom, boom. Okay, I think I put this thing up. Wait, no, I'm gonna go on a testnet. So on testnet, I'm going to go into my base. I'm gonna go into this store. I'm going to look at this house. Going to see the offers. All right, so this is my item. We have one NFT type, and then we have, these are all the different NFTs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the black ones are 6 different individual NFTs for one thing. And so why we built these batch systems kind of goes in with this whole idea, right? It's I won't go deep into a thing versus a token. So we can go into the ticketing analogy later. So basically, imagine this is like a VIP seat, and there's 5 different VIP seats, all with the same type of thing. But in reality, this is seat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the silent auction is, you can see when I put money into this, we have Mintbase 2 put in 3. So they actually put 3 near into the escrow account. Then OpenSea decides, oh, I want it now. And they put in 4, and it actually boots my 3 near back to me. And the person who put in the 4 ends up paying the gas to give it to me. No way you could do that on Ethereum. But what's quite neat too is we can see transaction hashes for everything that's going on. So I think this is kind of the funner part of watching how this system works. So we got transaction, all the splits, and all that information is deep into here. But the difference between the silent auction and a regular auction, which is the word, is I got this little button called take. You wouldn't see this. You would just see make a different offer. But since I'm the owner of the NFT, I can say, oh, 5 near is great. If I wanted to, I can come in here, click take. Let's see if it actually will do it. I hope I don't get the nonce error. So I'm going to take this NFT. What that actually does is whoever has the winning bid gets the NFT sent to them. Nice. And then it closes. So now this NFT is closed. No one can offer on this anymore. And now I no longer own it, and it's been sent to them, and I get the 5 near. Quite neat, right? So I just pulled 5 near, and so far 2 is now open offered for me. Ta-da!
Awesome, super helpful. There's some questions.
Great. Yeah. Actually, I think it was yesterday. I put an offer, and then it expired. So what I did is I put another offer, more than my previous offer, and then it just returned the money to myself, and then put the new money all in the same transaction. So that was quite neat as well. I just put a little bit, so a little bit more. So I would accept, and then I had it then again like an active offer that the owner could accept for another 24 hours. And actually, I know that's in the plans too, but it would be nice to have offers last for different periods of time that you could choose. For example, 48 hours or something like that, or I don't know, something that makes it easy for people to actually know they have offers. Like I actually missed offers because I wasn't checking every single NFT, and then I was like, oops, now they expired. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that's on the list already for.
Absolutely. Good old notifications. That's that Web 2.0. Our dev team, we have 3 front end developers. We're working on Overdrive, including, and so it's definitely time to expand. Our main focus was to mainnet, and then we start delegating and doing all the rest of the fun stuff. So with the withdrawal, actually, so when I put the offer in, it doesn't actually expire per se. It can just still stay in there. It could stay in there for 40 years, I'm quite sure. But when I put it in, it locks it for 24 hours. If I decide that I want to pull it out, I can't pull it out until the 24 hours has expired. If someone sees that it's been there for 3 days and I haven't pulled it out yet, and then they can go and take it whenever they want.
But I think that after they expire, I don't know, maybe you changed it already, but last time I tested, if someone made an offer, it expired and they had not, pull it off, the owner couldn't take it. I don't know if that changed.
The owner couldn't take it, or the lister couldn't take it?
The lister. Well, the lister is always the owner, right?
No, it should work, but I will.
Yeah. Okay. I'll test again. Cool.
Yep. All right. So it looks like people have stuff to announce, so I can cruise off. If anyone else has any big questions.
And you can also hang out on the tables a little bit before if we still have time at the end. And, people can also ask in the chat questions and you can answer it that way.
Sure. And how do I never know how to boot myself off this thing. Do I press X?
I think because you're a speaker, you might have to keep yourself just hidden to the side.
Okay.
But Ben, it will get you up on stage right away. If anyone else would like to come up on stage, you could actually request the mic, and that will allow you to kind of be in a queue to get up on stage next. You can also just write it out in the chat that you'd like to get up on stage after, and we can do that as well. So, hey there, Ben. How are you?
Hello. Can you hear me and see me okay?
Loud and clear and
tremendous. I'll make this nice and quick. I need to talk about 2 DAO launches, and I also need to talk about what's going on with Nifty Pride, and I also have an event to announce. Ooh, Ben, you're doing too much work, and you keep on telling the people at Createbase about it. Ooh, who said that? Anyway, we're starting with the Sputnik Dow. I have launched 2 DAOs just this last day or 2, including one today, because I forgot to do it before this and realized actually it would be useful to have that sorted before this event started. So anyway, the first one is the Craft and Crypto Art DAO, which is going to, I'll drop a link in the chat here actually. And heading up that is me, Jen's a little loopy, and someone new called the Laser Geek, who I met on Twitch. And we still share that core initiative. We're just trying to make it more decentralized and also making sure that we can get sorted for making it a guild as well. So that's all launched now, and I'm really happy that I managed to get that done. But also, you can also go and see the Nifty Pride DAO, which is the DAO, which is going to be for all of the events and other things that we do as part of Nifty Pride. And we've got 5 council members. One of them is me, one of them is Chloe, one of them is Rogan, one of them is Bruce, and one of them is Zach Kenny, who's been absolutely fundamentally brilliant for making all of this amazing work happen. So they're not here, but round of applause anyway, yeah? So the event date for Nifty Pride is June 26th and 27th. We still have our forms open if you want to come contribute, if you want to do a workshop. Let me just get that form up for you, and then hang on. I should have had this prepared. but I didn't have this prepared. But yeah, speaking of Nifty Pride, I almost said Minty Base there. We've got an amazing Mint Base store that I've just launched today, which is at niftypride2021.near. I've decided, since we don't have like a multi-wallet type thing for near yet, that's probably the best that we just kind of like have it on a year-by-year basis, then whoever's lead organizer can handle that. And then that money can just go into the Sputnik Dow as well. So if you want to mint work via Mintbase and have the royalties or split some funds into the Nifty Pride Fund, that would be amazing. So I'll be making that open for everyone later as well. I'm just trying to find the correct form here. Hold on. Right. I will drop the link for contributors in the chat when I find it, so I don't take up too much time. But that's basically it. Wait, no, one more thing. June 22nd, at 8 p.m., we will be having a Haley Direct. So it's like Nintendo Direct, but it's a Haley Direct, right? Right? You with me?
I love it.
Thank you. And this is at the start of cancer season, which sounded just absolutely perfect for launching all these things to do with crabperson.com, which you might be seeing, and likewise. So yeah. Get that marked down your calendars. More information to come. It will be a 30-minute video that will be launched on YouTube. That'll be like kind of like one of those like live launches, if that makes sense. Anyway, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, and I will find that link in a second. Thank you so much, everyone.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming up, and definitely drop all of those links in the chat. Hey there, Vandal. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Everyone's good?
Doing well, doing well.
Awesome. So, hi, and I'm happy to be back here to chat with everybody and update you on all the crazy stuff we have going on, especially all the activity in the NXM Music Guild and everything that's happening. It's great to see members collaborate. There's a lot of collaborations happening. Which is totally awesome. And we have news that an event DAO is ready to be deployed, and the onboarding DAO is on the way. I see we've got Steven in the house for Trash Lights. So I know he's been pushing hard on getting the onboarding DAO up and in the proposal. But I've submitted proposals for a couple of initiatives that I'm pushing forward with some Malaysian artists. One is a Graph-Base. It's called Graph-Base, and this is a community of graffiti writers from across the globe. And we're going to be kicking this off with a launch. I've deployed the DAO. It's called Graffiti. Graffiti DAO. And we did a little social token as well called Graph. Which is going to go along with that. And we're just getting everything set up. But we'll be launching with the Crypto Art Week Asia as part of their event happening in, I think it's July 9th to 17th, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be fun. We're going to do a little Crypto Voxels gallery and feature this one graffiti crew from Malaysia, and then use that as the launch to open up the Graph-Base, thanks to Createbase's inspiration on the name, and to kind of keep it in the family. So we can launch that and open it up to the other graffiti crews, and then we can start having different gallery shows featuring various crews, and have them deploy stores on Mintbase, and basically have like a one-stop shop for anything graffiti. That's one of the things that's happening. Also, we've got my Rare Vandal project, which is already underway. So thank you, Chloe, for picking up a founder card. I appreciate that. We've got on the 4th of June, the first Rare Beat is going to be dropping. It's going to be a contest. The first contest is for people with near names. So obviously all of you have near names. So if you want to participate in the contest, keep your eyes peeled for June 4th. I've been working on the CryptoVoxels parcel, getting that ready to go. Also this weekend, we have another Dow drop, which is happening in CryptoVoxels at the Bittrees Plaza. It's going to feature Squid Ink, so shout out to Squid Ink. Zeitpunk, did I get it right? And also Zeitwarp, that's it. Thanks, Mom. and also that's for Squid Ink and Sonic Medicine as well. So they'll be dropping. These are our first audio NFTs that are going to be coming on Mintbase. So we're happy that the audio player interface is ready to go. We'll be minting those tomorrow. And then what else do we have going on? We have on Friday as well, tomorrow, is the launch of Mutant by Oren, who's an amazing artist. He's a cyborg / hip hop artist. He's dropping his new album. It's on Mintbase. We've been working on the parcel and CryptoVoxels, where the party's going to be at. So that's tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And what else? I think there's more things, but
there's always more things.
We'll just stop there.
Yeah, things are heating up. There's really a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. And I want to give a big shout out to Deruku also for being really super active in the community and collaborating with everybody. He's like on all the new upcoming tracks. And he's been really actively pushing forward with 404, with Fishbrain and Gat. So big shout out to everybody out there doing their thing. Shout out to Ben, awesome work. There's so many amazing things going on. I've just been reading more about the, the Liquidity wallet that now can connect near to Ethereum and to Bitcoin, which I think is amazing because now we have another bridge to bridge your near to Ethereum and vice versa. So that's really cool. There's so much cool development happening on near with the integration. So I'm just excited to get these things going, and let's get our proposals in. Come on, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vando, for the update as always. You're always super busy doing so many things, but love to get you up on stage here, sharing with the rest of us.
All right, thanks.
You're very welcome. So now we have Monica coming up on stage, business development at Mintbase. How are you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
Can hear you and can see you now.
Yeah, so good to be here, up on stage, camera working. I couldn't actually log in for a second or two, so that's why I was a little bit late, but now we're all good. And yes, I want to talk about our amazing party tomorrow that's happening in CryptoVoxels for two of the artists that we're collaborating with. So one is Real Oren, which is a cyborg from the future, and he's dropping his album and a few keychain. He's really fun to talk to because it's not one person, but an infinite amount of people. So that's super fun. His CryptoVoxel parcel looks amazing. Yeah, it really feels like you're in this kind of futuristic cyborg alien spaceship, whatnot. So be sure to check that out. Definitely. And we have a promo video coming out a little bit later today for that as well. I'll actually pop this into the chat, and maybe you can have a look at all the videos that are coming out. And so that's one of the artists. The other one is a little bit more traditional. Her name is Riva Taylor. She's a big artist in UK. And these people have like thousands of followers, so it'll be fun to tap into their fan base and get them on Mintbase and Near. So she's a singer-songwriter. I posted a snippet from one of her videos. We have about a 5-minute long interview with her on the Mintbase YouTube channel, so go over there and check out the whole video if you want. She's lovely. Her music's very nice, and her CryptoVoxel parcel is great. It's like a bar, which she has put her NFTs on the site, and yeah, it's also very nice. And there might be some interesting near tokens that you could find at the time of the party as well. So that should be fun.
Thank you so much for sharing, Monica. Very excited for both those events myself. I know I was in CryptoVoxels, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago with Lenara, sharing, or I put my new outfit on in CryptoVoxels. Lenara was doing some editing. So I'm definitely very excited for these events, and this should be a lot of fun. If anyone wants to come up on stage,
yeah. And
So
we might even have special Createbase wearables soon, waiting for some technical details, but you might be getting some special swag and some of those events. So keep an eye for that.
So let me just repeat when this is. It's tomorrow on Friday at 6 p.m. Central European time. That's 12 in lunchtime in New York, and Eastern time, and Pacific time 9 in the morning. So yeah, be there or be square.
Wonderful. And also, Monica, feel free to drop the specific parcel links. Gemini Rising is asking for them in the chat as well. I'm sure it'll be great for Ben to have.
If you follow the link to that blog post, you'll get all the information.
Perfect.
You'll have, their stores, their CryptoVoxels links. Even you can go and watch their videos there. Like everything's in there. So I worked a lot on that.
Wonderful.
I'll read it.
There you go. Read those blog posts, share them with all your friends, and definitely get all the information for the events coming up. So if no one else has any more questions for Nate, and no one else has any questions for us or wants to come on stage, we will be ending the community call there. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending. We will be still going back to the tables, and so if you'd like to come chat with us at the tables, definitely feel free. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming.